F word. I've been threatening the F word for a while now. They're FRAUDS frauds. They're not good.
Whoa.
Rams are bad. Jared Goff sucks. 2021 Trey Lance season 2021 revenge tour. I think you're on board, Aaron. That's what I'm hearing. Actually good. Cooper Kupp just drops it like I did in the diss track, the LeBron diss track, where I did that one thing where I did that as a joke. Cooper Kupp did that for real. Yeah.
Hey man, congrats to the meter.
Congrats to the meter. He's not here, so hopefully, the one time I'll congratulate him, he won't ever see this. But yeah, congrats to the meter.
Goff is way better than Daniel Jones.
I don't know. But is he? Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed Podcast. As always, my name is Buzz, and today I'm joined by Aaron and shit.
Where shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Where the fuck is he? What the fuck? He said he'd be here.
He's not here today.
Whatever.
We're kind of bringing it back to the kind of it's like not really the OG days. The OG days is me and Lemeter, but then this is like the OG kind of 2.0 time days, like early this year, early 2020. Me and Aaron.
This is pre-COVID.
Pre-Dante Pettis hype train. We're not going to be hearing about that. We're not going to be hearing about how Josh Allen is like the greatest quarterback of all time either.
100%.
So, honestly, this might be a positive. I don't know. We'll see how this dynamic goes. Lemeter might be squeezed out after this episode. But
maybe.
That being said, we got a lot to talk about. Get right into it. We like to start off every single one of our episodes with our highlights of the week. And take it away.
All right. So, my highlight of the week is going to be what's happening in the baseball world. It's World Series time. And Buzz, do you happen to know what two teams are in the World Series?
I'm going to try this. And this is actually I'm going to have to think deeply. I know, the Dodgers are in it. I know that for sure. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
And then I only know this because everyone was like, oh man, I can't believe it, right? Because we did the whole the Tampa Bay Lightning, they won the Stanley Cup. I'm pretty sure the Tampa Bay, is it the Rays? Is that what's the Tampa Bay?
That is correct. The Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, no, for sure. I knew that. I was just fucking around. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just fucking around. Yeah. And you know what that means? There seems to be a notable team missing from that World Series.
Oh, the A's?
No, not the A's. The Houston Astros. The Astros are gone.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, fuck the Astros.
Fuck the Astros.
Okay, anyway, let's get into my what I want to talk about this week. So, what I would like to talk about is how we got there. So the Rays obviously go up 3-0 in the ALCS, and then go on to lose 3 straight games to the Astros that had the whole baseball fandom who collectively shitting their pants. But they became the first team in MLB history to win 3 games in a row, lose 3 games in a row, then win Game 7, and then go to the World Series. So that was very impressive. And the Dodgers came back from 3-1. So the Atlanta Braves blew a 3-1 lead. And I don't know what's up with teams from Atlanta and blowing leads. That's just what they do.
That sucks, man. Atlanta fans need something because Georgia lost to Alabama as well last week. So it's just they're just getting fucked from all sides, man. It's not.
They really are.
Yeah,
they really are. But it's actually so far it's been a very entertaining series. It's tied up 1-1 right now. Dodgers took Game 1, Rays took Game 2. An interesting note: the Rays have the 28th lowest payroll in MLB. Collectively, they're paying. They're paying their whole team 28.
Sorry, but I know Mookie Betts and Clayton Kershaw, right? They make almost as much money as the whole team, right?
Yes. They're making $26 million, and the Rays are paying their whole team $28 million. And I was reading the newspaper this morning, because I'm old, and I was reading an article about the Tampa Bay Rays and the Dodgers World Series, and all of a sudden it just starts shitting on the A's. The local newspaper. I'm like, wow,
what the fuck?
I know, it's just they're like, it's fair because how you heard of the A's Moneyball strategy, right? You heard about that, right? So basically, they're just other teams have won the championship using the A's Moneyball strategy that Billy Beane came up with himself. Like the Rays are doing it right now, and it's just the Rays are playing in the World Series, and all the A's have to show for it is just a book and a movie. I'm like, what the fuck? It's kind of fucked up.
It's a pretty good movie. It's on Netflix. It just got put on Netflix recently, so
Oh really?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Oh wow, so might have to watch that. But yeah, so very, very unfortunate article. So my highlight of the week basically is just Astros are no more. Dodgers Rays World Series. Boys, do you happen to like Taco Bell?
I'm cool with Taco Bell. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so on October 28th, you can get a free. I think it's just a normal Doritos. I think.
And is this your sponsorship for the week? Like last week, it was the fucking.
No, it's not. It's not because Mookie Betts in Game 1 stole a base, and every year in the World Series, if someone steals a base. It's like steal a base, steal a taco. So they're going to give out free tacos on the 28th. So if you want a free taco, you can thank Mookie Betts for that. So
damn, baseball is better because for basketball, it's like if they win a road game, right? I think in the playoffs, in the finals, usually they do. If you win a road game, then if you steal a game, then you get a free taco. So like, right?
Oh, really?
So you can only get one per game. So
Actually,
you're telling me like because you can steal multiple bases, right? So you can get multiple tacos, or is it just one taco for like there's like?
I'm pretty sure it's just one taco per game.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's the same. Yeah, steal a base, steal a taco.
Cause I was gonna say that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like a team can really just go out there and like steal like a bunch of fucking bases, and like you can just go in there and have like two dinners worth of like tacos just from like bases.
Basically. But yeah, that kind of wraps up my highlights of the week. Rooting for the Rays because they are not a pay to win team. So yeah, you can continue.
My highlights of the week. It's a little bit late. It's a little bit boring than last week's too. Because so what first happened is Adam Schefter is now taken over because Ian Rappaport got in trouble by putting a Manscaped ad in his Twitter.
Oh yeah,
and he got suspended for 2 weeks from the NFL or from reporting and stuff like that on Twitter. So Adam Schefter's just having a field day because he's literally the only person who's like reporting stuff. So, but what I wanted to segue that into is that we're in this new part of the NFL like schedule. Like we start off with when there's the off season, like everyone's tweeting about like signings and stuff like that, and like reporting signings and stuff like that. And then in the draft, there's like all these draft rumors. We're now at the mid, at the trade deadline. Exactly, yeah. We're at the trade deadline, so all these rumors are starting to pop up again. We heard Antonio Brown. They're saying that he might be going to Seahawks.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't like that as a Niners fan, but as a football fan, I'm happy to see Antonio Brown play again. He's a pretty good receiver. He's also a really funny character. So, I kind of want, him to throw some, gummy dicks at somebody again. Like that'd be kind of funny. And I remember, do you know, Aaron, that ever since he called Schuster, whatever he like made fun of Juju on Twitter. Juju Smith-Schuster hasn't had like 1,000-yard season since or something like that. So yeah, it's just Antonio Brown's always fun. He's good for he's good for the NFL. But there's other rumors. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan. Apparently, there's rumors that he those guys might be on the trading block.
That's crazy if that actually happens though. Like Matt Ryan just goes to the football team. Like that would just be. Like that would just.
I was
gonna
say Julio to the Niners, maybe. I don't know, man. There's a little bit of a connection.
I would buy a Julio jersey if that happens. I actually really.
Matt, what about Matty Ice? He's all right. Matt Ryan's all right.
He's all right. As a semi-closeted Saints fan, it's. I would not get a good rep for saying that, but I actually really like Julio Jones, and I think he's better than Michael Thomas on the low. But you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear that from you. You're not here yet. There's not a whole lot of Michael Thomas or just Saints hate in general. Because I don't have a problem with the Saints. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
I'm kind of a closet fan.
Yeah.
Semi-closet fan.
I'm just gonna do a bunch because I got a bunch of small ones. I also got the Colts. Right. I've been kind of a closet Colts fan a little bit on the down low. Came back 21, down 21-0 against the Bengals. Like that was crazy. Like I thought like the Bengals were gonna actually win. I was gonna be like, holy shit! Like are we really, like the fucking Colts are gonna lose to the Bengals? Came back. I don't know. I saw some rumors of maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick getting traded to the Colts because like honestly, I would take that. Fitzpatrick. Philip Rivers isn't it? Like Philip Rivers, it was kind of fun in the beginning just because like I like his commentary. When he gets mic'd up, it's like the funniest shit. He kind of sucks. I wouldn't mind. I totally wouldn't mind maybe like Jameis Winston. Maybe I don't know, man. I just get somebody in there because Philip Rivers isn't it, and I feel like this team like has a Super Bowl like caliber defense. So like I don't know, man. I'm holding on to the Colts, but I'm also just looking forward to 2 weeks from now. I think next week we'll do an episode just kind of focusing on all the rumors. But I'm just I'm looking forward to this part of the NFL season, and it's weird that it's just happened so fast. Like Corona time is fucking like. It just zooms past you. It's crazy.
This doesn't have anything to do with what you just said, but this is the first time in my entire life that I actually didn't know what the date was today. And when I say like that, I thought it was like October 3rd, and then I just like go in my Zoom class, and then I see it's fucking like October 21st. I was like, what? Like it actually like mind fucking.
Dude, it's almost Halloween. It's like it's almost Halloween. It's
I know.
Crazy.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 weeks from now, the election. That's really not the important date, but really, the fucking the cutoff date, the trade deadline, hopefully going to be interesting. I feel like there's going to be some interesting stuff, especially if like Julio or some crazy things happen. That would be really interesting for the NFL. But yeah, with that being said, let's just get into it. We're going to be doing a shorter episode. Lemeter's not here, so we're just going to kind of go into our picks. Just do our usual thing. We're going to do the pick. Technically 2-2. Maybe if you're a hater, maybe 2-3. But yeah, let's get into the first game that we wanted to talk about. Actually, no. Before we do that. Let's do something else. I totally forgot about that. Let's talk about what happened last week. right? Aaron, I
Oh,
think
okay.
you would like to hear about that. So Aaron, you went, let's see, 9-5. You had the best record, 9-5
Uh,
this week. That's not
oh,
bad. That's not bad. 9-5. I
that's
went
not bad.
8-8. Lemire went 8-7, which if you see why, Lemire has 15 points instead of all the rest of me and Aaron have 14 is because he got his Drew Lock pick correct. So yeah, Lemire went 8-7, which brings the
Wait,
standings.
so
The standings are still
never
the
mind.
same. Aaron, you're still in first place. I'm still in second place. Lemire is still in third. But Aaron, you're at 61, 28 and 1. I'm at 57, 33 and 1. And Lemire is at 53, 38 and 1. So we're all within 4 points. Lemire's within 4 points of me, and I'm within 4 points of you. So it's getting kind of close. But
It's getting
notably,
close.
Lemire got his pick right, and you've gotten 2 Drew Lock picks right, in the history of our pick'em thing.
Yeah.
I've gotten 0. Just, big goose egg
Hey,
there.
you're bound to have one this week. It's time.
Right.
It's
I
time.
mean,
I was.
at one point, it's going to happen, right? It has to happen. But let's get into one pick. He got this pick right with the 49ers. Let's talk about the 49ers Patriots. Let's talk about that first game. They're playing at New England. New England's coming off of, a loss that it kind of goes both ways. Maybe some people might be saying that the picked wrong, but I mean, let's just remind everybody that the picked the Patriots 2 weeks ago, and then they got postponed a week. So we kind of just stuck with that pick. But that really wasn't the pick's decision. It was us. We were sticking with that. So I mean, that's wrong for us. Not on the pick. The pick is still 2-2 in my opinion.
We never reflipped the pick to recheck.
Exactly. And I think, yeah, so the Patriots are coming off a pretty bad loss. Like nobody saw this coming, especially with Denver not scoring a single touchdown. That was bad. And then the 49ers come off, I thought they were going to lose, and you and the meter picked them to win. 49ers are coming off a pretty good win, especially against a team that some people are saying are a playoff caliber team. Aaron, who you got?
Well, me, Niner fan. You also know me for being the number one Cam Newton defender on this podcast.
You are.
So
This is
I'm
a
actually
conflict of interest. Yeah.
I'm very excited about this game. This is probably the most excited I've been about a Niner game all season, besides maybe opening week.
Really?
But
okay.
Because it kind of went downhill. It's like we're playing the Jets. Oh, our whole team's injured. Oh, now we're playing the Giants. Okay. Oh, we just lost to the Eagles.
I mean, we actually won those. Yeah. Better than Eagles.
I know we won them, but I mean, we beat the Jets and the Giants, but they weren't super exciting games, But this one,
all right, I'm not gonna tell you how to feel. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So this one, this is probably the most excited I've been, and that's because it's Jimmy. Are they in? They're in New England.
Mm-hmm. He's returning back to New
it's
England.
Jimmy playing against his old team, and it's a Cam Newton-led Patriots team. I've been a big Cam supporter, obviously Niner fan, so I'm very excited for this game. But if I'm looking at this
very torn,
objectively,
Aaron, which side of you is going to pull through? The Niners side or the Cam Newton fan?
Cam Newton side. Well,
yeah,
I think the Patriots were just. I don't even know what to say about that game. That was just a very, very bad loss. That was actually very bad. Cam kind of coming out flat. You could say, oh, it's because of the corona. Like they didn't get the practice. I mean, the Titans didn't get the practice. They came out and just shit on the Bills and then beat the Texans. So that's not an excuse. That excuse is out the window. So with that being said, I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers taking this game. And the reason is I still think the Niners have a decent team, and I just was not impressed with the Patriots. I mean, N'Keal Harry, I actually started him in fantasy. Didn't do shit.
I kind of like that, Aaron. I played against you, so I was very, I very much liked N'Keal Harry's week, his performance last week.
Yeah, but the Patriots lost the game where their opponent didn't even score a touchdown. I mean, it's not impressing me. The Niners look like the 2019 Niners last week.
Let me say that Drew Lock, they're playing against Drew Lock. That's a very intimidating man. He does have a massive, phallus.
Well,
that would be
we're talking about
intimidating.
Drew Lock. Boaz has dubbed him the next Patrick Mahomes. So we're talking about the next Patrick Mahomes. That defense held them. The defense does scare me. Without Raheem Mostert, also very scary. If I'm being honest with you, this is one of those picks where I would not be surprised if the Niners lost. But I think they still have the slight advantage, very slight advantage. I'm going to go San Francisco 49ers. Bang, bang, Niners.
This is weird for me because last year, the Niners, you knew the vibe. Like, you could see it on the schedule and you're like, all right, this game's going to be close or this game's going to be a blowout. Like, you see the Ravens or the Saints, you're like, this is going to be close. Or the Seahawks, this is going to be close. You see the Bengals or, back then it was known as the R words, but now it's a football team. You see those teams, you knew, like, the Niners were going to win. It's kind of not like that this year. Like, this year, I feel like almost every game, like, I'm looking at their schedule, like, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be saying, like, I could kind of see it either way. I'm with you. I have a slight edge on the Niners, but at the same time, I feel like without Raheem Mostert, that's significant because Raheem Mostert played it like you can't undermine what he did against the Rams. Like he pretty much set up that whole offense against the Rams. The other thing is, they're playing against somebody, Bill Belichick literally he drafted Jimmy Garoppolo. I feel like if anybody would know how to, target his weaknesses, it would be Bill Belichick. And the other thing is that Bill Belichick has been good at shutting out tight ends. Darren Waller, I remember going into that game, the Patriots Raiders game, they just completely shut him down. Like he went off the previous week, I believe, and then he had maybe 20 yards the next week. And we did just hear Bill Belichick in press conference. He was talking about how much he loves George Kittle, which I think is like code word for like, I'm going to be fucking putting like triple coverage and I'm going to like figure out how to fucking stop this dude. So everything for me in my head is pointing that I think the Patriots should be winning this. And that's why I'm going to go the opposite because that's what, that's what worked on me last week. I'm going to go with the Niners. I'm going with the Niners.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wasn't expecting that.
Everything makes, everything for me is pointing that it's going to be the Patriots, which is exactly why I will be going with the 49ers.
Wow. All right. Honestly, you're convincing me to go with the Patriots for a second there. I'm not going to lie. I was like, whoa.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm so convinced that it's the Patriots that I'm too convinced. That's worrying me. Like I'm not like there's like no doubt in my head that I think the Niners could even win.
Well, that should be good. You're a Niner fan. Niners get the dub.
Yeah.
Even though you are even though you're on the tank for Trey Lance.
I am. Yeah.
That's what you want.
Which I mean, it's still not. The tank isn't over yet. But I'm gonna say this. I would like some competition. I would like some competition again for the quarterback position, just because I think Jimmy Garoppolo, he's getting a little too comfortable in his seat. He's getting paid $35 million, and I feel like he's not the best player on the team. He's getting paid the most, but he's not really the best player.
He's not. But
we'll say
we can live with that, Russell. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. I think so too. I think with Nick Bosa there, that's significantly the defense is
maybe not this year.
Worse. Yeah,
2021.
2021 Trey Lance season 2021 revenge tour. I think you're on board, Aaron. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get into the pick of the week. 2 for 2 in my eyes. I don't know what it is in your eyes. Better be 2 for 2, but I'm still sticking with the pick. And do you want to the deal? 1.00 on one side, Brain on the other side. I let you choose last time which team will go for it, and it worked. So Aaron, do you want to go for the Lions on? You could decide which side do you want the Lions and which side do you want the Falcons.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go with the Lions on 0.1 or 0.001.
1.00. Okay.
I just want to say, just to make this interesting, my pick for this game, regardless of if this wasn't a pick, would be the Detroit Lions.
Oh.
So now I want to see what the pick says. And
I was Falcons. I'm leading Falcons, but actually every single time the pick is picked the opposite. Like I thought the Washington football team was gonna win last week. And then the very first week, I think I was also going to go with, or the very first week I picked Minnesota, and I was going to go with the Texans. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. 1.00 is the Lions. Big brain for the Falcons. Oh, it fell on the floor. I don't know. Is this good? Should we reset?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean? It means tie. It means tie. It means it's a tie.
Do you think so?
I think it's tie. It's saying. I think it's saying it's a tie.
Well, Aaron, it landed on 1.00, but I think if it's a tie, then I think we know from now on if it falls on the floor, then that's what it means. But I'm going to be going with the Detroit Lions.
I guess I'll be going with the Lions too. But if it ties, we have a chance to go tie.
On record, it's on record that if the pick falls, that's what it means.
Well, we'll see. Or we could be completely wrong and the Lions just win.
Could be. I mean, that's what the pick's saying. The Lions are winning. I'm sticking to the Lions. I have no reason to doubt the pick. All right. Okay. Lions. We're both going with that. We'll see what Lemire is going to do a little video thing, and then we'll put as always we put it out on social media at the Muffed, Instagram, Twitter. Check that out. Next game, Steelers Titans. Aaron, you were against the Steelers. You're kind of a self-proclaimed Steelers hater. Lemire's kind of a Titans hater. Lemire's not here, so we don't have that aspect of it. But where do you stand on that? Titans Steelers. They're playing in Tennessee.
Well, I just want to say that when I say I was a Steelers hater, like I just was not convinced that this team would be good. I was very wrong about that. But the Tennessee coronavirus COVID-19 Titans are looking amazing. Yeah. And I am once again picking against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I am going with the Tennessee Titans, Ryan Godahill, the best quarterback in the NFL. You can tell Lemire I said that. And the only thing that can make the Titans better is if Michael Thomas went to the Titans.
And he, and Ryan Tannehill wins comeback player of the year 2 years in a row.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh man, this is hard because I've been riding the Steelers for a while now, but I've also been riding the Titans too. So I don't know. Did you see? Aaron, I was gonna say that you see it was hella funny when the Steelers pulled out Ben at one point and they put in Mason Rudolph. but they waited until the Browns pulled out Myles Garrett, because the Browns pulled out Myles Garrett towards the end of the game. They made sure that like the moment Myles Garrett went out, they're like, all right, Mason, you can come in now, because they did not want fucking Miles Rudolph or Mason Rudolph and Myles Garrett on the field at the same time.
That's actually funny.
Oh man, this is so hard. I see. This is a pick that I would do usually. If there was the three of us, I would go, Aaron, let me hear your point. Let me hear Lemeter's point, and then like I'll make a pick from that. But see, we can't do that this time. You're going with
you
the
don't
Titans,
have that now.
and I see the benefit of me fading you and going with the Steelers, which fuck man, because their run defense was good, and I mean Derrick Henry shutting him down, but Ryan Tannehill isn't. He's not like Baker Mayfield. He's not gonna, if you're gonna make him throw, he can throw the ball. Yeah. Jonnu Smith is injured. Oh man, this sucks so much. Titans. I'm going Titans. Fuck it, I'm going Titans.
Oh, he's going to Tennessee COVID-19.
This is actually this might have been the hardest pick I've made like all year. Like this, I don't know. This goes like really down to the wire for me. This is really close. Oh man, because I really like the Steelers defense, but I think the offense. I feel like Tennessee's offense, if they just keep scoring the points, I don't know if the Steelers can match that. That's all I'm gonna say. But James Washington's coming back. Okay, or Deontay Johnson's coming back. So okay, no, I'm not switching. We can't switch. That's against the rules. Lemeter rule. Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans it is. Yeah.
Shout out to Lemeter for going against the pick that one time.
You don't go against the pick. I don't know why you'd do that. Yeah, it's crazy. This game we're doing is Panthers Saints. Let's hear from Lemeter. Lemeter's going to declare his Drew Lock pick. Let's check it out.
What's up, team? What's up, fellas? What's up, Muffed Podcast? Couldn't make the episode today, but I'm here to tell you guys my Drew Lock pick of the week. And I thought about the Cardinals versus the Seahawks, or whoever's playing the Buccaneers. I believe that would be, let me check real quick. That would be the Raiders. Those are two picks I'm really confident about, but I would also say the third pick and my actual Drew Lock pick is the Carolina Panthers versus the Saints. Mike Thomas probably won't play because of the hamstring injury. Saints aren't that impressive on the offensive end, so Kamara's probably going to play well, but Mike Davis has been balling, Teddy B's been balling, everybody's been balling, so they keep balling. Let's go Panthers.
Okay, so we just heard Lemeter is picking the Saints. No, he's not picking the Saints. He's picking the Panthers. Lemeter hates this. Lemeter picking the Saints would never happen. Lemeter's picking the Panthers as his Drew Lock pick. He's going with Teddy Two Gloves. I don't think McCaffrey's playing yet. I think next week maybe he's playing, but he's sticking with Mike Davis, and he's sticking with Teddy Two Gloves. And as a member of Who Dat Nation, or kind of like you're in the back member of Who Dat Nation. Well,
yeah,
you're probably going with the Saints, right?
Yeah, and my allegiance to Who Dat Nation is Niners first, obviously, and then the Saints just kind of just like I check the score, like, oh, they won, I feel good. But I'm wearing probably the best quarterback of all time. I don't know, it's in the top 5.
Noodle arm Drew and hand off Jimmy.
Drew Brees is Christ, and I think they are going to beat. I think they're going to beat the Panthers because I don't think that Panthers team's that good. I mean, they're decent.
Mike Thomas is back too.
Better.
Mike Thomas.
He actually has a hamstring injury.
Oh, is he not going to play?
He's questionable. He's questionable or something like that.
Oh,
but I'm still going Saints regardless. Either way, because I think he's going to play. He's practicing though. That's the thing. So I think he's.
See, I wish we could do like like the NBA when you trade draft picks, you can put like an insurance on there. You'd be like, oh, it's a lottery insured pick. I wish I could be like, I'm picking the Saints, but if Mike Thomas doesn't play, then I'm insuring it and I'm going to go with the Panthers. We can't do that.
I mean, you've said that like the past couple of weeks, right? And then like you'd be like, oh, I'm picking against the Saints, but Michael Thomas isn't playing, and then you've been wrong both times. Just throwing it out there.
Did I pick against it? I didn't pick against them. I think I picked
the
Saints.
No, you
picked the Chargers.
You picked the Chargers.
I did pick the Chargers. I did pick the. Oh,
yeah, you picked the Chargers.
I'm picking the Saints. I'm sick and tired of hating on the Saints. I'm sick and tired of hating the Saints. Who Dat Nation? I'm buying it.
Exactly.
I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Who Dat? Who Dat?
Yeah, I mean,
who Dat? Is that the same thing as the Bengals one?
That's the Bengals one. That's the Bengals one. Who they say gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody. That's the Bengals.
I was like, yeah, I feel like the Saints should do like a similar thing, but instead of who they just literally just switch it to who Dat. Yeah. Oh man, I'm not feeling good about either
New
one
Orleans,
of these picks.
New Orleans is a very fun city. Hey man, I'm just telling you. You've been having the Michael Thomas thing in the back of your head against the Lions and the Chargers. You went Lions and Chargers, and you're both wrong. I'm just telling you, like, they're still good without Michael Thomas.
You're right.
He's probably going to play.
I say that? I don't know why I've been signing with Lemeter. It's just I've been spending too much time with Lemeter. That's really it. I'm going with the Saints. Who done? Yeah, going with the Saints. Going with Titans. I mean, I don't feel good about either one, but maybe that's actually good. Maybe that for the first time, like maybe
I mean, I'm not that
like,
confident with the
when I don't
Titans
feel
one.
confident about it, that's actually when it goes, the way I want it to. All right,
There
let's
we go.
finish this off. Bears, Rams. We just saw the Rams get their ass handed to them. Really, they only brought it back closely, like in the fourth quarter, once Raheem Mostert went out. And we also saw the Bears. The Bears beat the Panthers when the Panthers were like super overhyped. Like they were fucking favored by everybody, which was like crazy. And then they also came off beating Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. So like, Bears are kind of stringing some games together. They're, everyone was calling them, they did that imposter meme. They're like, there's an imposter among us, and it was the Bears.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Who you got.
Well, that pisses me off because that's what everyone was saying about the Niners last year. So the Bears have kind of like won me over just because of that. Because I remember people like saying that about the Niners.
But the Niners one lasted for like maybe 4 or 5 weeks. The Bears one is like, it's we're headed into.
People were saying the Niners
now.
were imposters when they were still 8-0. People were still saying that.
That's true.
Because you know how people are. You know how people are. They're just,
that's true.
People on Twitter are just weird.
Speaking of Bay Area haters, Stan Van Gundy is now. This is a highlight of the week, but Stan Van Gundy is he's the Pelicans coach now. He got hired. I don't know why. Really? Why the fuck? Yeah, why the fuck did they hire Stan Van Gundy? But yeah, he's just a notable LeBron fan. Notable LeBron Stan Van Gundy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
Well, anyways, what game were we talking about? Bears Rams. So yeah.
Bears Rams.
No, so I've been actually an undercover Bears supporter because I've been picking them a lot and I've been saying, but like.
You're a Mitch Trubisky fanboy. You're a Mitch Trubisky.
Nah, because I'm a Nick Foles fanboy. Remember Foles over Wentz? Never forget that.
Ooh.
Anyways,
I mean, is there a statue? Is there a statue of Carson Wentz in Philadelphia? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so. Has Carson Wentz ever won a playoff game? I don't think so. It's all that. Anyways, always bring it back to shitting on Carson Wentz. My apologies.
Carson Wentz almost came back.
He did. He's an average quarterback, but I'd say above average. Slightly
above average. Better than Jimmy.
I hate to say so, but if we're just basing it on this year, then yes. Anyways, besides the point. That is besides the point.
I had to just sneak in a little bit of a Jimmy diss just because Lemire does the opposite of what I do. Lemire always like somehow brings it back to how Jimmy is underrated and like how everyone hates on him. And I'll do the opposite. Like I'll bring it back to like how Jimmy sucks and like how everyone's better than him. Sorry, yeah.
Anyways, Rams. I expected them to win against the Niners, if I'm being honest with you, but I still went with the Niners with my pick because I was like, you know what, Lamb fired me up playing big fucking Niner game, right? And that was a good call. Good call. So, Rams got off a terrible loss. Bears, they had a bye week, right?
No, they played the Panthers last week, which, I mean, you can call a bye week. You can call that a bye week if you'd like.
That's not a bye week. But the Bears, I said that. I picked the Bears against the Falcons and had that like amazing comeback. And then I was just like, and my reasoning for picking them over the Falcons was the Bears had the better momentum. And I just feel like the team's super confident right now. So I'm going to go, and the Rams just kind of got exposed by the Niners. And, Boaz has been ranting. I'm pretty sure this has all been off camera, but he's been texting.
I've been waiting for this. I'm actually going to come up. My jerk off friend's coming.
Okay, I'll say that, but he's been talking a lot of, it's about Jared Goff. You'll see what he has to say. But I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bears just because everything. I just feel like the Rams did not look that good last week, and then the Bears. I mean, sure you can say like, they haven't played anyone, but bro, they've played fine. They played the Buccaneers. They beat the Tampa Bay. Come on. That team looks solid. They're not the most amazing team out there, but they're a team that's gonna win games, and they could actually have a legitimate playoff run. So I'm gonna go Chicago Bears.
All right, Aaron. Moment of truth.
All right.
So here, conventional gambling. I feel like if you're picking, if I'd be, no bias, I'd probably pick the Rams. Usually you see a team that gets their ass handed to them like that. Like we saw with the Niners last week. When you get embarrassed like that, especially like Aaron Donald. Did you see he was like in denial? Like he was like, oh, I don't know who Deebo Samuel is and stuff like that. Like when you're like at that stage of denial, like where you're like, oh, well, whatever, fuck. It's a fluke game, it's a crap game, whatever, fuck. I don't care. Usually they're going to come out the next week and they're going to be like busting their ass out just because, they got something to prove. They want to prove that they're a good team. They want to prove, and beating the Bears would really prove that they're a good team. The Bears are, I would say, in my opinion, top 12, top 10, probably. I know top 10 team. I'm going to say they're a top 10 team. I don't know why that was controversial in my mind. No, they're top 10.
Top 7,
but I'm going to say this. Aaron, a few weeks ago, I declared the Falcons not a real team. I said that they're not a football team. I will never bet on the Falcons. They're not a real football team. I don't even want to talk about the Falcons. They fired Dan Quinn. They're a real football team. I'm gonna say it right now. They're a real football team.
Okay. That's good.
The Rams are not. I'm throwing out the F word. I've been threatening the F word for a while now. They're FRAUDS frauds. They're not good.
Whoa.
Rams are bad. Jared Goff sucks. He's awful. Literally, he had so many opportunities to beat the Niners. He almost beat him at the end, but he just can't throw for shit. Fucking Cooper Kupp's open always. I'm a little bit upset. I had Cooper Kupp in fantasy football. He just missed him a bunch of times, and Cooper Kupp drops it in the end zone, wide open. The one throw that Jared Goff makes, like, that's actually good. Cooper Kupp just drops it like I did in the diss track, the LeBron diss track, where I did that one thing where, I did that as a joke. Cooper Kupp did that for real. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to watch that, it's on YouTube, by the way. Fuck the Lakers.
It's pretty bad.
No, Emmy buzz or Grammy buzz. So I'm mixing up.
Grammy buzz.
The Rams aren't real. The Rams are not a real team. I don't give a fuck. Aaron Donald, I still know him, but Aaron Donald's a free agent in my mind. That's literally it. Aaron Donald's a free agent. The Rams aren't a real team. Everything is telling me to go pick the Rams, and that is what that's gonna be the theme of this episode. I'm gonna be going against conventional wisdom. I'm going with the Bears. Frauds. Frauds. Rams. The Rams. I just wanted to say the Rams are not the Bears.
The Los Angeles Frauds.
The Los Angeles Frauds. Yeah. Honestly, they should go back to St. Louis because they left the Rams over there. Maybe sign Jeff Fisher back.
LA's been having too much good luck.
That is true. LA does not need this. If the Dodgers win, honestly, it's rigged. 2020 has been rigged. If the Dodgers win.
If the Dodgers lose, they basically become the Buffalo Bills of MLB. Because that means they lost in 2017, 2018, and then this year if they lose.
Oh, that's crazy, yeah. Okay, So, Aaron, I think you and I have agreed on almost every single pick, right? Not even almost. Let's see. Let's go over this. We went with the Niners. We went with the Lions. Okay. We both went with the Titans.
All right.
We both went with the Saints.
Oh, that's right.
And we both went with the Bears. Oh man, this is not good for me if I want to pass you. That's the thing but let's get into the last segment. We've been doing our debate thing, and this actually works this week because last week there was no debates and no political debates. This week there is a debate. Donald Trump, Biden. There's gonna be a debate. Let's do our Drew Lock cock and balls on the wall debate.
All right,
Aaron, why don't you start off?
I think you're gonna like this pick, Buzz. I'll start. I just want to say prayers up for Dak Prescott. Hope he recovers well. And I just want to say something. You all saw how shit the Cowboys defense was. You saw how they tanked your fantasy game because Kenyon Drake was able to run for a 70-yard touchdown in overtime.
Yeah.
You saw how bad Andy Dalton played. And
the Red Rifle.
They're playing a team.
Red Rifle went flaccid, man. This shit, it was not good.
Yeah, they're playing a team with no name, the Washington Football Team. Is Chase Young back?
He is back.
Chase Young is back. Okay. Andy Dalton looked terrible.
It's just the football team sucks, but yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry, I
not really strong argument. Go ahead. Okay, not really strong argument going here. Kyle Allen, more like best quarterback in the NFL. Andy Dalton, more like Red Rifle, more like he's going to be rifling it to the team in red, and that is the Washington Football Team. And with that being said, the Dallas Cowboys, everyone was like, "Oh, the Dallas Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl." And look at them now. They're in first place in the NFC East. Man. And the football team is going to be inspired. They are playing for first in the division, believe it or not. So if they can get a dub in the Cowboys, they can actually have first, I believe. So with that being said, Andy Dalton looked terrible. My Drew Lock Cock and Balls pick of the week is the Washington Football Team over the Dallas Cowboys. How about that football team?
Dude, Aaron, you really know, see, here's the thing. Lemire is here, he would not listen to you at all. Because that was a weak argument. But the thing is, when I hear the Washington Football Team, I listen. I'm a Washington Football Team guy myself. It's hard, man. The Cowboys did suck so bad, but the thing is, the Cowboys have kind of been my team as well. If you remember, for the first 4 or 5 weeks, I only picked the Cowboys, and it really didn't go well for me. Oh man, Aaron, fuck, man, this whole episode, it's just been so hard. Because I feel like both teams have something to play for. The Washington Football Team, they want I think they're a game and a half. They're a game away from getting the number one pick in the draft, and they're a game and a half away from being number one in the AFC or the NFC East. It's
fucking wild.
Dude, the NFC East actually is such an elite division. I actually everyone's like, oh, I hate the NFC East. They're so bad. It's like, no, I actually kind of like that because that's wild. That's crazy as fuck.
I know it is. That's why it's fun.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The NFC Beast. I'm going with the Cowboys strictly because I need to switch something up. I'm going too much with you, Aaron. And as much as I think you and I, we're in the same frequency here. We got to split. We got to split somewhere. And that's why I will be sticking with Andy Dalton. He's gonna fix, after that loss, after Jerry Jones literally called out everybody. There's rumors in the locker room that they might fire Mike McCarthy. Zeke Elliott fumbles it twice. He fumbled it twice in the first half of the game.
He fumbled it 3 times against the. Oh wait, no, that wasn't him. That was the whole team. But he's never mind.
Yeah,
ignore me.
no, he's fumbled it 3 times this whole season, and I don't think he's ever had that in a season before. Or I think that he just matched his high in a season before, and we're not even through like week 8 yet. Everything is pointing, as I said, everything's pointing that maybe there could be an upset here. I'm going with the Cowboys against conventional wisdom. I'm going with the Cowboys. And let's get into my Drew Lock pick, which is kind of, I mean, it's. I already said it a lot. I said it. I don't know. I mean, there's really no convincing for you, and Lemeter can't get convinced. So it's really just, I'm just gonna talk more about how much I hate the Rams. I'm going with the Bears. The Bears were my Drew Lock pick.
Oh,
fuck the Rams. Fuck Jared Goff. Jared Goff looks like Kirkland brand Ryan Gosling. I mean, he should get he'll have better luck getting cast in a movie than throwing a 20-yard out route to Cooper Kupp, or throwing a streak down the fucking middle when he's wide open. I mean, he'll have better luck there. He sucks. The run game is not good. The defense. I mean, you invest all your fucking money in Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, and I mean, apart from seeing their jersey numbers and like seeing their last names, I didn't think that like they even played. I didn't know Aaron Donald played. He had a 1 QB hit, no sacks. Daniel Brunskill locked him up. That's gonna suck. Jalen Ramsey. I mean, like, where the fuck did he has he went? Like, maybe Jacksonville was actually making him good. Like, maybe Jacksonville was making him good. Not Jalen Ramsey was making Jacksonville good. I don't know. I'm going with the Bears. I said before, Mitch Trubisky and the Niners, maybe late, next year, because he's gonna leave. I like Nick Foles a lot. I'm a Nick Foles guy as well. I don't know. I feel like there's some magic, some Nick Foles magic. I like the Bears. The running game, David Montgomery last year kind of seemed like a bust. This year he's looking good. Their defense always looking good. Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, always looking good. Going with the fucking Bears. And now you have your opportunity to switch to the Rams if you'd like to switch to the Rams.
Fuck it. I'm going with the Rams. I'm just kidding. No, why would I do that?
Yeah, but that was too good of a point. For that reason, I'm going to go to the Rams. Like, that just makes too much sense.
I mean, that's what you said, right? You're too sure.
That is, yeah.
Should I say fuck it? No, I mean, that was my pick before to go with the Bears. I'm sticking with the Bears. I mean, you argued for the Bears. I have no reason to go to the Rams at this point. So yeah,
all right, I like that. Yeah,
all the way.
That, I mean, I love me some Sean McVay, but it's just, there's something about him. Sean McVay, Jared Goff, they got those two pretty boys. They're heading to, let's see, is this game away or at is it at the Rams? It is at the Rams. I was going to say they're heading to Chicago, which is a blue collar city, but they're not. But we're going to get this blue collar, this toughness heading into the big, brand new, expensive stadium. They're going to bring this. They're going to be like, we're playing a Soldier Field. Like, the Soldier Field, like 1,000 years old. Like, this shit was here, like fucking when the Mayans, whatever. Like, the Soldier Field will always be, where the Chicago Bears play. The LA Rams got their new fancy stadium. It's kind of bougie, and they're going to come in there and just going to hand them and give them fucking ass whooping 2 weeks in a row. Maybe, then that'll actually make the Rams want to play something. But until then, I will be going against Jared Goff because he is an FRAUDS fraud.
Ooh. Wow.
Pick drop.
Well said. Oh, I mean, honestly, what was I going to say? I don't think Jared Goff is as bad as you're making him out to be, but I don't think he's particularly.
You want to do this? Let's do this on the spot. Like, give me some quarterbacks that you think are better than Jared Goff, and I'll tell you if I think they're better than Jared Goff. Like, just like that you think are close to Jared Goff.
You mean worse or better? Because I can just name
better, but like go like the ones who are like in the same range that you think are in the same range as Jared Goff. Like, don't go like Patrick Mahomes. Like, I'll be like, okay, yeah, that's better, but like go in the same range as Jared Goff.
Carson Wentz
is better. 1,000%. That's not even like I didn't have to think about
that. Derek Carr.
Oh, see that's difficult. No, I'm gonna say Derek Carr's better. Yeah. What the fuck has Jared Goff done? Derek Carr has he beat the Chiefs. I mean, you're not gonna see this shit. The Rams aren't beating any fucking they're not getting any underdog wins. Yeah. Derek Carr.
Damn. All right. By the way, I'd probably have Goff over Carr. I don't know. Actually.
See, that's what I'm saying. They're close. They're close. They're very close. Yeah, beginning of the season, I would have 1,000% Jared Goff. Derek Carr.
Okay.
I'll give you a few more. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
If I think they're better
over.
Now.
Ryan Fitzpatrick over. Nick Foles.
Okay.
Over right now. I'll give you a few under if you want. Like, just to make him feel good. Sam Darnold under. Joe Flacco. I mean, if you really, I can package those guys in. Sam Darnold, Joe Flacco are worse. All the Washington football team quarterbacks are worse. Danny Dimes. Oh man,
He's
this
worse.
is kind of. They're honestly close, but yeah, he's worse. He's worse. Danny
No,
Dimes
he's.
is
I don't
worse.
think there's close. I think Goff is way better than Daniel Jones.
I don't know. I mean, but is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
I mean, Daniel
fine,
Jones.
fine. You're right.
Isn't
You're
it?
right. You're right.
Honestly,
right.
I smell some bullshit come over there. And speaking of smell, Tinder Flame Candles always provides a wonderful smell for everyone. Check out the new spice pumpkin flavor
Just 2 weeks.
scent
Wait, 2 weeks.
available
2
now.
weeks in a row now. 2 weeks in a row, Aaron. I let you get you said like we're like, yo, can you get me and the meter on? You're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, what the fuck was that all about? Like,
Oh, sorry. Honestly, I need to take better care of you guys. And speaking of better care, Expo whiteboard care for your whiteboard needs. Fucking bullshit. You need to clean your hands to get that bullshit off of it with some
Scotch tape?
is
Is
this?
that? Oh no, wait,
It just
that's
says hand sanitizer. It just says hand sanitizer. What's about hand sanitizer brands?
Is that? Are you fucking CVS sponsored now? Aaron, are you getting fucking CVS sponsorships? What the fuck?
Bro, I'm not, man. Man. If you like the sound of our picks, today's episode
JBL, what the
JBL
fuck? What? Okay, I'll give an actual shout out. If you want to see all of our picks, see all of our records, maybe do some trash talking yourself. Say your picks at the Muffed on Instagram, Twitter. Go do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Go do that. Also check out the website because Lemiter hasn't had a chance. Lemiter's not here. He can't do his usual shout out. themuffsports.com. I put out a recent blog, which doesn't happen. I don't know. I'm playing the drums in the air. And let's head to the outro. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a crazy episode. Aaron and I are kind of on the same. It's kind of, I guess that's the real reason that Lemiter is here is because somebody needs to be different. That you and I are too similar.
But that one week we were like completely opposite.
That's true, and that's how you passed me by like 5, and that's why I'm playing catch up now because of that week. I mean, I picked the Cowboys. You picked the Washington football team. I guess that's one to look out for. But yeah, with that being said, catch you guys next week. Peace.